Hey, my name is Taylor and I am redesigning the Worth's taco packaging. So my hypothetical brand is Street Eats and the vision was to create a brand that emulated the experience of wandering through food markets. I want my customer to look at the product on the shelf and imagine themselves encompassed by all of the wonderful aromas of freshly cooked food and the colour and the vibrancy of walking through food markets. So I found that the current market definitely lacked personality and often used really cliche Mexican trademarks, as well as really repetitive colour schemes, predominantly red and yellow. The original is to the left, and I just found it really uninspiring and didn't really honour Mexican heritage or culture. So yeah, I wanted to fill the void, really reinvent the design and emphasize the importance of quality. My mood board was a way for me to visualize the freshness of Mexican food and flavor, as well as establish a little bit of a color scheme and navigate the direction I would go in. My audience would be anywhere between the ages of like 20 to 60, and they would be really passionate about food and food culture. They would shop at like a local farmers market and support small local businesses. And I would imagine that they'd be quite environmentally conscious as well as mindful of the food that they put in their bodies. So these were my initial sketches, and I really drew from Mexican folk art for the inspiration here, just really simplifying it because Mexican art is completely outside of my comfort zone. So this was me just trying to gauge what direction I'd go in terms of pattern, line, type, style. This is further development, moving into colour schemes and just experimenting with different graphic styles. I wanted to go in a more organic and illustrative style, but then I ended up going completely opposite to that and keeping it quite graphic and bold. So these were some type studies and what inspired my final design. I found that Mexican type styles were they varied a lot. So they were really, really cursive and ornate, but then also quite blocky, sans serif, and three-dimensional. And that's what I opted for, just to balance the explosive color. I think, it needed to be a sans serif. This is my really grim food photography. Yeah, I'll never style food again, but I did end up with a winning photo in the corner and got to eat tacos. So, alas, my final design. So I opted for a really, really bright colour scheme, definitely simplified the pattern, but I still feel like it is synonymous with Mexican architecture and heritage. And I wanted to keep it a little bit playful just so that it wasn't too intimidating or didn't look too out of place in a commercial setting. That is the front of pack and the back of pack. So yeah, thank you for watching.